The Chinese tech startup DeepSeek is said to have hit by a cyber attack on Monday that has now disrupted users' ability to register on the site. Now, the company, whose artificial intelligence chatbot has sent the tech world into a frenzy, said that it had suffered large-scale malicious attacks on its services. DeepSeek began attracting more attention in the AI industry last month when it released a new AI model that it boasted was on par with similar models from the US companies such as ChatGPT maker OpenAI, and was far more cost-effective in its use of expensive NVIDIA chips to train the system on huge troves of data. Now, the chatbot became widely accessible when it appeared on the Apple and Google App Stores early this year. Now, DeepSeek, which was founded in Hangzhou, China in 2023, the company released its first AI large language model later that year. We have reactions coming in on Donald Trump on the whole row. Let's listen in.
The release of DeepSeek AI from a Chinese company should be a wake-up call for our industries that we need to be laser-focused on competing to win, because we have the greatest scientists in the world. Even Chinese leadership told me that. They said, you have the most brilliant scientists in the world in Seattle and various places. But Silicon Valley, they said, there's nobody like those people. This is very unusual when you hear a DeepSeek, when you hear somebody come up with something. We always have the ideas. We're always first. So I would say that's a positive. That could be very much a positive development. So instead of spending billions and billions, you'll spend less and you'll come up with, hopefully, the same solution.
Viewers, I'd like to invite Febin John James, a cyber expert, to shed some light on the DeepSeek and what that really means for AI. A very warm welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us on Republic TV.
DeepSeek is an AI model which significantly reduces AI modeling cost. It's significant because it brings down the cost from $46 to $71 million for training an AI to a very drastic less cost of $6 million while outperforming ChatGPT-like models. So that's why it's significant.
Mr. James, help us understand now that it has been hit by a cybersecurity threat. That's what we're learning as of today, because it gained a lot of momentum, especially on Monday, with the tech stock and indexes across the globe taking a hit because everyone was sort of nervous about how the Chinese advancement is coming to the fore with the AI angle.
Yeah, so cyber attack is not something very new. What they are hit by something called a DDoS attack. Basically, what is happening is it's not like a sophisticated one. It's just that people are hitting their servers a lot, primarily with the intention that people won't be able to use their service. So that was the intention. Now, we are not sure as to who did this and who has an incentive there, but the primary intention was to bring down their services as such. And the US stock market taking a hit is because China is being competitive in that, and price reduction is probably the cost because of that. Yeah.
Mr. James, also help us understand, as you rightly pointed out earlier on as well, that this is kind of revolutionary, that, you know, there's a more competition coming along the AI because ChatGPT is something that's gotten a lot of attention the past year across the globe as well. Now, with DeepSeek also kind of gaining a lot of momentum, but there are threats to the cyber security because there's always been angle to the Chinese security, which has been always a concern for especially the US states. So how do you think that will play out?
So with respect to cybersecurity angle, if you are referring to the one where data is being added to these Chinese servers because people are using DeepSeek, then that is a concern. But at the same time, since the models are very open, you can put China out of the game and you can run it in your local laptop itself and you can interact with it. So you don't have the concern of your data leaking to someone else. But coming back to this thing, there could be possibly a cyber warfare between US and China. But it's a speculation as of now.
And Mr. James, also help us understand, do you think DeepSeek will be a fair competition to ChatGPT at this point? Because even NVIDIA stocks have taken a hit. So what are your thoughts on that?
See, it is a hit for both NVIDIA and OpenAI. NVIDIA because you don't have to spend expensive GPUs to train a model. And it is very clear because the training cost has brought down from $76 million to $6 million. Now, the next problem is that OpenAI has been closed their models out there, unlike DeepSeek, where have put the model in open. And the significant advantage is that any player in US or in any country can run a competitive ChatGPT, right? That increases ChatGPT's competitiveness. Like, someone can kind of like outrunning them, right? The possibility is very high right now. Right, so it is a hit on both NVIDIA and ChatGPT because there's tough competition from China coming up.
Thank you so much, Mr. James, for taking us through DeepSeek and what to really expect now that it's been hit by a cyber attack.